You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Whoops. Probably need to adjust my volume a little bit there too. Yeah, okay. Hopefully that's good. I don't know if anybody's watching aside from Saribot. Oh god. I hit a button and I went naked. I went bold. I didn't mean to go bold. Okay. Where is my Slay the Princess? Are you there? There you are. Okay. Apologies for the scuff. I hit a button too early and kind of started everything more quicker than I meant to. Hi, hello, welcome everyone. I am a very tired Rit, but I didn't want to cancel 2 weeks in a row, so we're here with more Slay the Princess. I also have to broccoli. So, apologies for the mouthfulness. We are going to get, this should be the final princess that I need for the run that I started a couple weeks ago on Pristine Cut. So we are going to attempt to unlock the cage route. Route. Alright. I do have a walkthrough up. So I love how all of these are just silently proceed to the cabin. Like you don't.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I might not be able to do cage on this run actually, as I have to have resist open, and I don't know if I do because I used it for Happily Ever After. Okay. Well, let's get in there and see if it winds up being a different princess. It winds up being a different princess.
She will lie.
Nope.
She will cheat.
You can skip it. There we go. Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen...
Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs
Your version of reason,
and lock
sir.
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I mean, technically. Alright, here's a moment. Eating fish. Salmon, broccoli, and pasta for dinner. Went to take too big of a bite and it just dribbled all down my chin. I'm sure y'all love hearing about that. Okay.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm gonna drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed.
Yes, unarmed.
We'll be fine.
Whoop. Something went ding dong. I do not know what went ding dong. Computer, are you okay? Computer is okay. Oh, I wonder if I accidentally loosened one of my USB drives.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
I have to immediately go to we've talked enough. It seems weird to immediately go to we've talked enough. I'm actually just going to ask. Okay, I'm going to ask one thing. I mean, because again, I don't even know if I can get Cage right now. So.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
It's funny that you know that. Okay, well.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here. Oh, you have to be kidding me.
I'm not. Anything that pisses you off, sir.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Was there ever a key?
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Do you have any ideas?
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Nope. Never
Easier
gonna
for
do
whom?
what you say, sir.
Easier for everyone.
Ha ha ha. I call bullshit on your shenanigans, sir. All of the bullshit on your shenanigans. What is this
I heard
accent?
the door
I don't know.
slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Sure did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Let's see if it'll let me. Oh, it says I can. Okay, let's see.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
I mean, it's against my better judgment because I'm mutilating her to get her free, but not because I'm getting her free.
You cut into her flesh.
Not that she cares.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
I don't know what it always is about this particular face, but it feels very much like Olaf from Frozen. Just, oh, I've been impaled. Oh, my arm is coming off.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm?
Excuse me.
It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay, so approach
No,
the door.
we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Cause you a dick. Cause you a big fat bitch.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Oh, hey. Interesting. Okay. So from the other ones that I've done, slay is not an option.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
What is this?
The blade. Move the blade.
No. No. I refuse.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
Sure
I can see
am.
the conflict in your eyes.
Yeah.
I'll make this quick.
She steps
Thank you,
forward
Queen.
and pries the blade
Princess.
from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Slay the princess, aka I support women's wrongs.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Skippy. Cabin.
A warning, but she will lie.
Skippy. Crap, I don't remember what voice I have.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good idea. Much
Skeptic.
better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
I don't mind you, Skeptic. You're fine. Enter.
The door to the basement
Kniff!
creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase.
It is a kniff.
A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I mean, you're right about it being a prison. So, lives is a bit of a misnomer. Is it? Interesting. I will turn narrator down and put me up a wee bit. Is that better? Oh, well, let me let narrator go first.
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that better? Uh-huh.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
I love how unamused she looks.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there will be something so obviously useless.
Because it's for us, but we're not going to use it.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
So that's where it is.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine.
Excuse
I prefer
me.
to keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Whoops. I still had my my Twitch tab up.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where I was told to
You do as she
sit.
asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
What would you have me
Let me
do?
borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous.
Well,
She
what?
seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
Well, narrator, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but voice of reason is not one of the voices I get, so neener, neener, neener.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
The last one has a little bit of merit. I don't think I need to explore, but... Okay, I'm trusting you.
Slide it over.
Yes,
No,
sir. Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely not. I'm not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place. Do you think this will work? Interesting that you're only having us remain in place. It's almost like there are very real limits to your power. I don't know what you're talking about. The world ends if we fail, right? Her killing us might not be our only failure state, if you catch my meaning.
Ooh. Interesting, skeptic.
I don't know where you're going with this. Could you explain? Yes, explain it. Sure. I'm insinuating that we could kill ourselves. Ruin this whole thing. You wouldn't. I'm not afraid of dying. Are you? A little. You got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
Not sure is a thing that's happening.
No.
I'm gonna look away this time. I think I watched last time.
You close your eyes. That doesn't stop you from hearing every grisly detail.
Yep.
The splitting of skin, the wet mulching of severed veins, the grinding of metal against bone.
Well, that sounded
I'll be
lovely.
damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? We don't know that she's dead yet. We're not even watching it happen. She could just be faking those sounds.
How would you fake those sounds,
And
Skeptic?
then, finally, you hear a snap and an uneasy silence. There is a slow and fleshy tear. Hard to fake that.
A little bit hard to fake that, yes.
This is worse than watching, and yet our eyes are still closed. Finally, there's the soft thud of something roughly head-sized bouncing against the floor, and the clattering of chains as they drop along with it. I think you can open your eyes now.
Yep.
Oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Sure. Okay.
Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she? I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please?
Oh yeah, I could do the next route with Paranoid.
Of course, the
It's
princess
Jay's
is
favorite,
saying
but
the
he's not
reward is
here.
safe. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
I don't have a Jay. I don't know if I haven't heard that much. Cheated, I feel like I actually haven't heard that much.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle? I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that. Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why. You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Live.
Fine, but if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it. With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs.
Why
closing
is
the
it
doors
all
of the basement
tilty?
behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
Why is it all tilty?
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't
Did I not
what
do
you
it right?
find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows. But if everything's gone, Does that mean we're not gonna get our reward?
Where is your reward? Blah, 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 blah.
This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it. Okay.
Did I miss something?
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
It says at this point the exit door is shut. You can attempt to open the door for your reward. Choose the top option saying let us out of here.
Like hell it is.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, it still says let us out of here.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now.
Oh,
Time passes.
Okay.
You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's
What is
all a
happening? I'm
wonderful,
confused.
boring blur. You've never been happier. Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
Okay. I don't want to die again. I don't want to die again is not an option.
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over. He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
I guess.
You
Okay.
goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
Yeah.
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want? I don't have to answer that. That's all we needed to hear. You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that,
How's
right?
it genocidal if I die? I only killed myself. We already killed the princess. Or is this your way of letting us know that us dying is what kills the world, actually?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Also, my lips are kind of spagey. Okay, I got Cage anyway. Alright, This one is weird, because also one of the other things was...
Chains everywhere. This is different. This is new.
Hi, Paranoid! Hi, buddy! He's my friend. I love Paranoid. Pull that up. Anyway, I was saying, yeah, there was a weirdness with the guide that I was looking at last time too. So, it might be a little bit broken, but that, or not broken, but incorrect. But that's okay, because I still got here. Also, wow, yeah, that is, whew. Prisoner did not like what we did.
We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison.
It's worse, that's what it is. Okay, I accidentally skipped it. Also, I'm going to save, because I haven't saved in a while. This place is a prison, and she's not the
You're
only
acting
inmate.
like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence? That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do. What a crock of pretentious bullshit.
I got
Reality
skeptic
is as
too.
solid as the ground beneath our feet.
Or still
If
have
we just
skeptic.
examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you
Skeptic.
see? We're already making progress.
Skeptic, 1, this is not progress. 2, I don't think science applies here.
But what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us? it leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before. I'll spare you my full introduction, since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities, and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Are they, though?
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it? Of course it feels natural. We've had it with us every time. We've made it part of us. Don't be weird. It's just a tool, not some mystical object. Though starting with it feels like an indication that we're on the right track. This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade. It says right here that you're supposed to find it at the cabin. Oh well, I suppose that doesn't make much sense anyway. It's better if you start with a weapon, so this is probably for the best. She... what? Why would she ever do that? She's not supposed to be suicidal. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. More importantly, if she did cut her own head off, why are you here? You shouldn't have died. You should be enjoying your reward. We killed ourselves, obviously. You were insisting that we were happy, but we knew we weren't. We could see right through you. Yeah, what he said. We weren't about to be stuck somewhere being fed non-stop bullshit forever. We want answers. And we weren't gonna find them in your fake little paradise.
Not even a good paradise.
There are no answers to find. If she was dead, then that was it. That was the solution. All you managed to do was reset the board. And you put the pieces back all wrong while you were at it. This is probably worse for you, if I had to guess.
Okay. I'm done with my food finally.
Ha! So there is a board. Well, what's done is done and you're here now. There's no use arguing. Just get to the cabin and settle this. Try not to kill yourself this time.
Was there anything on... Okay, so there's not really anything else to know. Return that. Let's go see her.
You stand at the edge of a cliff. An abyss yawns beneath you, empty and endless. The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within. It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her.
Yeah, this is a good way of her saying stay
I'm
the
going to
F
pretend
away.
You didn't just call her that.
What? Sorry, I missed what he said. Time to check with the missus. Thank you, skeptic. I love you. You and paranoid. proceed to the cabin.
Every surface of the cabin is
Chains.
draped in chains. The air filled with the mock
Chains.
birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal, with hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster destined to end the world.
This is chapter 3, the cage that you get after letting a prisoner cut her head off, but not taking the head and killing yourself after getting the narrator's quote unquote heavy quote unquote reward. So now we're gonna see what happens if you don't take the prisoner out, and it's a little intimidating, not in the like adversary intimidating, but in a different way. Oh, poor Effie had a long day. Well,
There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already have your weapon. Your objective awaits.
I mean, I'm still probably not gonna kill her because I need to take her to, Shifty. And that's gonna be my last route. Should be my last route for this playthrough.
And how are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. All I see is a mirror.
Is there even a basement?
What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement.
Also, it skipped it on accident, but Skeptic called Princess the Missus, and narrator was very upset.
It clearly serves some purpose, but what? Is there something about us we're supposed to see? Can it be a tool of some kind? Or is it a distraction? Something meant to confuse us? Can we please stop talking about the mirror? I'd rather not spend more time in this room than I have to. It's creepy.
That's very creepy.
You step out onto the floor.
Whoa!
What should have been a floor.
That's not
Should
good.
have been. Yes, unfortunately, I realised too late that there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains suspended over some unseen space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
Oh no.
Nothing's solid here, is it? It's all just a shifting mass waiting for us to drop our guard. Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle.
Owie! No! Princess, please!
You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space. The glinting
Oh
of
my
yet more chains
goodness.
merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor. If the princess lives here, slaying her
Yeah,
would
we're
probably be doing
doing
her a favor.
Look, she's right in front of us, dude. I know, right? Cage is definitely something else. I want to go back to Happily Ever After. I know it was terrible in its own way, but I want to go back to Happily Ever After.
As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings, you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow.
Oh, is she mad at
watches
us? I think
The
she might be
stillness
mad
of
at
the
us.
grave. Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Are you mad at me? I know, right? She literally just cuts her head off and then expects us to have the wherewithal to realize what she wants. I mean, I understand that there is literally a route, or not a route, but an ending where that is the intention and you follow it, but obviously, I mean, Princess, my dear, my love, you gotta know, we're a little dumb. Why the hell did you cut your head off? I mean, I'm torn between this one and this one. This is like, are you mad that I didn't pick up on are you mad that I didn't pick up on what you were throwing, which was your head? Pristine. Yeah, you know what? Actually, let's go with this. However, point of contention. I don't think she has a head. I can't see her head. I think I did something permanent. Oh shit. So no. Oh my. Thank you. The timing of that was immaculate. Oh, Christ. Do you want me to wait for you? Or what? Like how AFK is AFK. You're gonna be about 5 minutes. You want to get a refreshment? This seems like a good time to pause. Yes, I have my drink and everything, but I'm just yeah. I'm gonna pause because I could go. I have something I could go look at. And then pretend for a while waiting. Thank you, thank you. You're amazing. I pickled cucumber. You are a good. You have given me a good laugh today. Yeah, if you guys are okay with me doing just a 5 minute go, potty and all of that fun stuff break while we let the horrifying music play and while we're stared at by what is essentially a fucking Dulan princess that I have accidentally created. Okay, I'm gonna go. We'll let Jay go AFK and I will be back hopefully when he's back because I don't want him to miss this. Okay, I will resume now. I had to type. I was telling one of my private chats what was going on, and the comment that was so good, so chef's kiss. All right, I am still terrified, and this music is not helping. Why did you cut your head off, princess?
But you are met with only silence, save for
Oh,
the creaks and groans of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly.
she definitely doesn't have a head, guys. I think I fucked up.
What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real? They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just tell ourselves the chains aren't lodged in all our joints and they'd magically go away, but I'm afraid that's wishful thinking. Well, maybe wishful thinking is what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can cut through them. It's worth a try.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The princess takes a slow
Oh.
step forward. As she does so, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you.
You're a skeptic. I know, right? All of you are failing your roles so badly.
As your
Oh.
vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows.
I was right. She doesn't have a head. Well, she does, but it's more of a belonging than an attachment. If you catch my drift.
The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person.
What? I have no follow-up questions.
It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
I'm concerned about what Shifty's gonna say about this one. You cut off your own head last time. You can't expect me to be mad about that.
Mad at you?
Oh
I'm
God,
not
hi.
mad at you. I know you didn't have anything to do with that. Not outside of your designated role, of course.
The body takes another step towards you.
Stop.
The chains around you tightening, the hooks
Stop.
burrowing deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I am attached to these things. Please stop moving.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
Yeah, that kind of tracks with you being prisoner.
I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. Somebody do something before she kills us. Please. We're stuck here. What are any of us supposed to do? Reason with her? I don't think she's acting rationally. I think she's lost it.
You mean your head? Her head? Not your head, her head. Oh, those are pulling more. Hey, I still have the blade though. Hero, where's your fight? I think it got lost when the chains went into us.
This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Sure was. You've made choices. You've never stopped. You're choosing violence right now.
You're not looking at things right. Your eyes are fixed on the distraction instead of on the hand working the illusion.
I mean, I know who the hand working the illusion is. It's the fucking narrator, but what does that have to do with the price of corn in Egypt?
I see. You know, maybe she's onto something.
Okay, apparently I'm the dumb one now.
Maybe being ahead means you can really focus on figuring out the truth. Oh, don't you start.
Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again.
Please stop.
You come to me, knife in hand.
Not every time.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your limbs is becoming unbearable.
Shifty, where are you? Why did you stop? VTuber, why did you stop? There you go.
You give me your implement.
Apparently, apparently my VTuber, quick say the safe word, pineapple! Apparently this is so upsetting that even my VTuber is just like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
The pressure is finally too much. Your
Ow!
fist unfolds as your joints swell with trapped blood and your pristine
Meatloaf!
tumbles.
Meatloaf! Pumpernickel! Molasses! I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
I cut myself free.
Here's that forward again, right?
She's not insane, is she? No, she's just right. It's all been the same. The whole time, it's all been the same. We never had a say.
Oh God, I mean, he's right. He's right, and I hate that he's right. They're right, and I hate that we're right. That everything bad. You're setting me up to fail. I can't make real choices string up like this, and you're refusing to make any choices at all. Season moves every time we play isn't an indictment of anyone's free will. It's just how things happen to play out. I could have thrown the knife away in the woods if I wanted to, but I chose to come here with it. We broke paranoid. Yeah, a little bit. What was I supposed to have done? Did you want me to carry your severed head out of the cabin with me? I thought you were dead. I mean, technically, this is what I was supposed to. I mean, there's no supposed to in Slay the Princess, but this would have been an ending. Please just stop walking forward. I'm going to die if you don't stop. You're refusing to make any choices at all. You're setting me up to fail.
You're just starting to see the walls. And you don't have to struggle against something inevitable. You can give in with me. None of this is up to us.
Given how? You're a body without a head, then a head that's still working, walking around. And I am going to die quite literally crushed and pulled apart by chains. Given, like, even if I die crushed and pulled apart by chains, you're still gonna be a head without, or a body without a head, walking. Oh, Jesus. Sweet mercy.
Screaming, your heart pounding, your lungs desperate for air. How many times do we have to do this?
Sorry. I don't think we can hold on to you much longer.
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop.
I physically jumped at that. You're following the world is spinning, and then you hit the ground, your body light in a way that is sickeningly wrong. You roll to a stop, the sound of rattling chains and a heavy thud. The rest of what was once you falls to the ground somewhere nearby. Ugh. Look, Moorhead! You are unable to take action, unable to defend yourself, unable to even look around as the princess's body stepped towards you, one slow, rhythmic step after another. I don't know if it's no head or more head at this point. It stoops down to pick you up, and then a shadow rises from behind the body, blade glinting. How? What the fuck is that my body? Is my body doing the thing? Oh, are we the same?
And now, the cut.
It strikes, and it strikes true, and the body drops his cage in pain. They descend on each other in a maelstrom of chains and hooks and feathers and blood, fighting their way deeper into the shadows until all you're left to witness are the sounds of violence.
See? You only ever thought you were in control. Isn't it so much nicer to let go?
Are we gonna go with no head? Because apparently that's what's happening. No head times 2. So, you come here often? What's a pretty head like you doing in a place like this? I didn't let go my head off. What it is now. You didn't cut yourself free. My body is still the one with a knife. Doesn't that mean it's different? Doesn't that mean it broke your pattern? This is nicer. I'm a severed head. That would be the end of this. I guess this isn't so bad. Alright, pickled. That's your time.
Huh. I guess you're right. Pattern must be wrong then. Maybe if we keep watching, we'll figure it out. And we've got nothing else to do but watch.
I have no commentary. I am stunned. So you and the princess watch as your bodies weave in and out of the shadows, performing their lethal dance.
Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I guess. The movement is gorgeous, primal, uninhibited. Steel crashing against steel, flesh rolling off flesh.
It's all going to come to a head soon.
Ha! Ha! Princess, you're funny. Let's fucking go!
Head.
Ha! Yeah, you're funny, princess! And at last, the climax plays out. Your body, wreathed in chains and shadows, makes its final move, but so does hers. Chain shatters spine, blade pierces heart.
I guess I'll see you next time.
I don't... Is there gonna be a next time? Like, where is Shifty? Did we break the thing so bad that Shifty's just kind of out there going, huh? Looking at watch. They sure are taking a while with this princess, this vessel. Oh, there she is. Thank you. Fucking hell, Shifty. Taking your goddamn time. Both hers and yours collapse. Their dance complete. Yeah, I think they're stuck in the body because Hero, the one that accidentally skipped Hero, was saying, I don't think we can hold on to you much longer. Blood drips from the princess's mouth and she coughs.
It's cold. But that's always been us, hasn't it? Cold isn't bad.
And we took your head. Shifty, I have a problem though. I don't have a body anymore. Now gets a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. I don't have anything to say because it remained stuck between the walls of a pattern in a something cage. I missed what the rest of that was. I can't say anything because there's no voices because I don't have a body. You approach the mirror. Am I a fucking head? Or, yeah, I'm a head. You've unraveled. Oh, wait. Did I only get 4? I may have to get one more princess. You are at the cabin. Oh, hey, look at that. You grabbed the body, too.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
What are your thoughts?
This one is a body that convinced herself she was only a set of eyes. She will make for a watchful heart.
A watchful heart. I guess that makes sense. Because in all of the cases, no matter what, she was always just going to be a prisoner of the cabin. She was the original princess, and then she was prisoner, which is locked by 3 chains, and then she was locked by the infinite supply of every chain in the entire known universe, apparently. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. I do wish that's the one thing. Like, if I were to knock any points off of Sailor Princess, it would be I want to know a little bit more about Shifty's thoughts about the vessels.
Do not mourn her. She is now what she wished that she could be.
Okay, so
One.
okay, yes, I do need to
Whatever
do
you
one more
bring
round.
next will be enough.
I have no
And then
idea which round
gravity
to
will
do
reveal the
because
fact to
those
you.
were the 3
I
main.
will be singular.
Oh,
A final multitude.
those were I guess you do get a little bit more about each princess when you do the confrontation. But yeah, I don't know. I would like to know a little bit more about them. Can we have a happy route? This has been very. Yeah, because, okay, what were the 3 new ones were. Fucking, hang on. Happily Ever After, which made me cry. Princess and the Dragon. Princess and the Dragon, I think, was probably the least harsh of the 3 of them. But also highlighted the whole, like, her being stuck in this loop and her literally thinking, I deserve this. Because, like, it's not like these princesses were ever told any different. They were just split from Shifty and made to exist in this way because the narrator is a giant, tremendous bird dick. So yeah, none of these are really terribly happy. I think Princess and Dragon was the least depressing so far. But I just, yeah, no, I agree with Jay on this one. No, the ads kidnapped you. In bird culture, it's a dick move. Yes. Smitten being a jerk. Smitten being a jerk was, yeah, that was a time. Look, there's a reason that my title for tonight was the whole, like, you live and you live and you live, but you don't really live, because that was r- not an exact quote, but a rough quote from Happily Ever After. Do we want to do Thorn? Do we want to get Thorn so we can have a happy route and end it with pissing off the narrator by kissing her, even though I've gotten Thorn before? Yay! Back from the ads. Needle clarity. Apparently, Moment of Clarity goes balls to the wall insane this time around. Like, they've changed a bunch of stuff for Moment of Clarity. What was that about pissing off there? I was saying, because Jay was saying specifically could we have a happy ending somewhere in here, or could we have a happier story somewhere in here? And I was saying I could run Thorn because I know how to get to her. Even though I've done it before, because we could piss off the narrator by making him talk about us kissing her. They redesigned her. That's what it was. She's still fucking terrifying. But yeah, I was saying we could end with Thorn as the choice.
The next
Yeah.
time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the case to her, an open heart or a watchful one.
You're
Interesting.
on a path in the woods.
Yeah. All the new chapters have a way to get a happy ending if you know how to get it. Oh, all of them do. I think I got Happily Ever After's happy because I took her out. I took her outside and I danced with her. Yeah. Even Fury has a happy ending? Oh. See. You're rude. Happy ending is embodied rage. Okay, but that doesn't tell me how to. Thank you, fucking AI. God damn it. I also know I did 30 trillion cells. That was an interesting one. I already did Fury. Actually, now that I think about it, so I wouldn't be able to do it this time anyway. Because I did get 30 trillion cells, and that was freaky, but poignant. So yeah, I'll run Thorn. We will run Thorn, and I will do
You
the
make your way up the
things.
short path.
And then we'll kiss her, and it'll be awesome, and that'll be where we end. I do want to play. I don't know if I'm gonna ever
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and the blade is...
Yeah, I know. Take it.
You take the blade from the table. It'll be...
I have played this to the point where I have about half
The
now
door to the basement creaks open, revealing a
of.
staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Hang on, I'm looking at something real quick.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
So
If
I
the princess
have.
really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Oh god, finish the gallery is gonna be such a pain. I have 50 locked achievements compared to 66 unlocked achievements. So I am about at the halfway. I have experienced the wild. I have experienced quite a few of these. I think in the base game, I have at the very least experienced about every princess. I have just not experienced every ending version of the princesses, relative princesses. So it's one of those things of like, do I continue to do it on stream, even though it's going to be a lot of repetitiveness? Not that I mind, because I do love this game. Or do I just do it in my own time? Just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs.
Actually, I don't know.
Lock eyes with
I
the
freed her
princess.
last time, so I
There's
don't
a
know if
heavy
it's gonna.
chain around
I
her
don't know
wrist,
what it's gonna
binding
experience.
her to the far
Yeah.
wall of the basement.
Wild is exactly what it says. It's fucking wild. That whole idea of just like the two of you being one, but in a wrong way, or at least wrong in relation to what the Shifting Mound / Long Quiet is. Like that one, that was a good one. I mean, God, fucking all of these are so good. I can't really think of a route that I dislike. I would say, um, the grays are probably the only two that didn't really stick with me as much as a lot of the other ones. They're good. They're good in their own right, but it was one of those that they seem like they're over very quickly and just kind of, I don't know. At least in the base version, I didn't feel like they delved as deeply as they could have into them. At least that's my thought. It's just my opinion.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Right. I haven't decided. Oh no, I'm here to talk.
Then why?
She makes a compelling
Whoops.
point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I also remember that I think I only ever did one run of. Is it wild or is it the one that she eats you? Is om nom nom. I did that one. I was just like, I don't know if I wanna mess with her again. Why is my OBS like off part of one of my screens? Stop that OBS. Behave yourself. I think I dropped it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
Blah 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 blah.
Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor.
How would I get you out of here?
Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
You have a creepy face when you say that.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is.
Choppy
I'm
choppy.
sure of it.
Okay, we've talked
Oh.
enough.
Have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I know why you think that I'm here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away.
I'll be here.
Yeah, we
You attempt to make your
know.
way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Torn.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so easier
Yeah.
for who? Easier for everyone.
Shut up,
I
narrator.
heard the door slam. They locked the knife. Stick it.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Oh. Okay, I can't save her, so I don't know which princess I'm getting. I'm sorry. I don't think we're gonna have a happy ending. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jay. We're just gonna have to cry into our Cheerios. Goodbye, princess.
Without hesitation, you
Ugh.
bring the blade down. The princess flinches as you strike and your weapon sinks into her shoulder.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
I literally had no autonomy this time.
I thought we had the upper hand, but It's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's unarmed and there's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't wave. As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you. The two of you struggle on the ground. You lash out with the blade, slicing wherever you can. Her fists connect with your body again and again, each blow stronger than the last, shattering bone and rupturing tissue with reckless abandon. Forget trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Oh, I'll get but adversary.
You roll out of her grasp.
I'll get
and
Big Mommy.
shakily push yourself back to your feet.
Not giant mommy, but big mommy.
Though every inch of you is in pain, the princess probably has it worse. Blood pours out from countless gashes, staining her once pristine dress. We can still turn this around.
Oh wait, no, that gives me fucking nightmare? Lock her away. Nightmares lock her away. Tower. Adversary. I don't know which one is going to happen. Fuck it.
Take another step.
We do it live.
Princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? What was that about not making it out of here alive?
We're such a pain in the ass, narrator.
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun. You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
We're gonna get
But
adversary.
you don't have the time to worry over her words. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh well, I can maybe get Fury.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
This is adversary or tower.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Bada. Whatever. We're going to the cabin. Let's go.
A warning before you go any further. The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Oh, stop bickering and just get on with it.
Hi, Stubborn.
Who even cares if there's a mirror?
God, unpredictable. I say that every time.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
That's a good question. Whoop. What do we even do? Well...
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
just gonna into the basement. I know what happens when you touch the mirror. It vanishes every time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend.
Dinner was
The
good, but
air
I'm still
seeping
hungry.
from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulphuric odor to it.
Cause
If
she
the
a
princess
demon.
lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs. This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
My mouse keeps double clicking. I'm sorry.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
I was stubborn.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Hi,
Oh,
Mommy.
it's you again.
Would.
I've been hoping to find a way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
What can I say, ma'am? I aim to please. Mm.
This path is already worn by travel.
Damn
It
it.
has been seen by one of my many eyes. You cannot walk it again. Change your course.
Damn it, Shifty!
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself. What? Maybe.
Oh,
You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for
seriously,
a
I
while.
do not know why my fucking thing.
Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward. Enough is enough. I believe you. And that's all the more reason to take this seriously.
No, when a colleague says something insane, you go to HR.
You don't know. Whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to lie to me. Just please take this seriously. Agreed. We can't win unless you treat this fight with the gravity it deserves. Free her? You aren't. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. You know the stakes of the situation.
Who says I want to be free?
Are you sure we want to look a gift horse in the mouth right now? If she doesn't want to leave, doesn't this whole situation just work out for everyone?
There's nothing out there for me. The only thing I care about is right here. All I want is to keep knowing what it feels like to kill you and be killed by you.
Quite literally, a bicycle with teeth.
I want to feel that knife split me open. I want to feel your bones snap beneath my fists.
Ma'am, you have some weird kinks. I mean, still would, but you might actually have more to unpack than you think.
I think I'll just let the princess speak for herself here. Leaving her in the basement isn't an answer. You have to make a choice.
Fight,
And
fight,
there's
fight.
only one choice worth making. Fight her. Win.
I mean, I guess if we're not gonna get a happy one, we can just... Sure, let's go.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact. She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her. You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening.
Sorry about that.
You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last. This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her. She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Ow. Ow. Change of plans, we're doing this.
Do you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Princess's arm shoots
Good
forward,
lord.
her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How
Ouchies.
disappointing.
I'm gonna pop like a grape.
She squeezes,
Ow.
pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter.
I'm in danger. I'm not just in danger. It is over.
Everything goes dark,
Yep.
and you die.
Okay. I have the needle. All right.
You're on a path in the wood. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Oh my god, stubborn. Shut up.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We die.
I'm not in
because we
danger
don't have
anymore.
enough.
I am not. No.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive. Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included. Are you not challenging us on all the looping? Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning? Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through. It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason. We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
As much as I can.
For us? No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind. I don't know, screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis is for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us, something to chase.
Oh boy.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight, more of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your... See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there. Take it.
Take the blade, and yes, the mirror is there right now.
From the altar. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
Approach.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You do see it, right?
No, I see a mirror.
It's a damned mirror. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean?
Smash it!
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. It swings open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Excuse me.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Do you have more fight in you than last time? That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
That's not how this works. I'm all chained up, remember? How about you come down here and fight me?
Those chains were nothing to her last time.
Nope.
They'll be nothing to her this time. But we need to show ourselves first to make her boil over. Fine by me. You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you.
When I did this the first time I streamed it, I took her outside, so I'm not going to do that.
Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her.
Here's a promise.
You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Still would.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling! Attack me, twist the blade in my flesh.
You know me, babe.
My body. I want a real challenge this time.
We're gonna fight.
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run. I really don't like the sound of this. It's the only way we live.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
step forward, stopping just outside the reach of her chains. The princess scoffs.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you?
No, I just really want to fight you.
You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting. I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
Bloody desire in her eyes, the princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend.
Thunk, thunk, thunk. I love those sounds.
Run.
Oh, it's going to make me run anyway.
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance.
Holy Jesus.
Hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels.
Oh, did you are ruining my good time. Yes, you are. God damn it.
Cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
I will follow you. Da, 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 da. I don't remember the words to that song, but that's all I could think of.
Good. You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel. The cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same? Little bird, where do you think you're going?
Call me Bird.
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there, and we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass. You glance back at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me! Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head!
How's it my fault that I live room free in your head?
Do it! Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
That was almost a poem. Nope, I'm gonna slay. Let's go.
You leap from
Let's
the
fight!
grass
Let's
and
go!
bound towards the princess, keeping low.
Charging me head on? Brave and foolish.
Her body braces for impact, anticipating the clash. That's where you're both wrong. Left, now! As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly. Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh. It's nothing. A scratch, yes. It could be worse. And you manage to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned. We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we?
Maybe.
Just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
Jesus Christ, woman, you have issues.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again. She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady. More! Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground.
Ouchies.
Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you. She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you?
I'm almost done. I was actually going to end early. Yep. I just need to get this last route.
Something feels wrong. Something.
And?
Mm.
Then
Yeah,
what
if you can
happens?
take your clothes off of it. Mm. And there she goes, the eye of the needle. Not have a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory
She's gone.
returns.
Where does she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again.
It'll be okay.
But it feels so bad. Like looking at that thing reeks of death.
Well, unfortunately, that does mean that it is the end.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Stubborn. Calm down. It's over. I'll see you on the other side.
If I'd like to be somewhere nice. Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Approach the mirror. You're gone again. Mirror always makes them leave. You need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. 'Cause I am the long quiet. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it, a figure faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
You know what I am.
Crack. Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Then another crack forms and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. I am not going to ask him any questions because I did that last time and I have not got. I don't think I've gotten the achievement for this one. You don't need answers from the thing that lives in the mirror. You already know what you are. You are the long, quiet, vast, and nascent god. It is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Maybe I did get it. I don't know. I have done this a few times now, and I can't remember what all I've gotten. Proceed to the cabin one last time. There's no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find until she arrives. Ugh. Hello, Shifty. How's it going?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I missed you too, honey.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I don't know if I've ever done this one. Save. At the very least, it's, you don't like fucking Doki Doki where you get to a certain point and it's like, you can't save anymore, bitch. You're here for life.
Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it.
How am I the one being saved? Oh, lordy, hello.
I bleed you. I grind you to paste. My scars are a memory of what you used to be to me. I want those feelings back. You run, but you do not run away. You take me somewhere new, somewhere we can dance like we used to. But I could not follow your steps. There was no better gift for me than the gift of defeat. You showed me how much more I could be. We made each other better. To have no challenges to fade into nothing. A life without obstacles is no life at all.
Oh, I have a new one.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you. Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye. It was fear that made our prison, and it was fear that told the lie that our spirits were not free to choose. But together, we left it all behind and found a world free of burdens. We found the beauty in accepting our dance. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
Damn it, I didn't get one on this. Apparently, I know you can do a run where you get all of those red ones, and it's also a different ending, which I may actually do that as a stream to try to get all of the red ones. I'm gonna do it. You ripped my head from my body.
You walked the path that took you there, and just like all paths, it did not last forever. Did you not value the time we spent together? That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
No.
A picture of a life and a picture of a life and a
Happily
picture of
ever
a life.
after. Ugh, God.
How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale?
Oh, God, that one hurts so bad.
You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you lifted my chin, and the two of us danced beneath the stars. But the stars can't be seen unless the flames go out and the walls come crashing down. Can you not do for all things what you did for us?
I was so glad that I chose to dance with you.
And dance with me again, and we'll never have to stop. What once was one, then was two, and then was one again. You gave me shelter.
Hi,
when you
Contrarian.
burned mine down, and then you struck another match. I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a life. What once was one, then was one again. The peace didn't last. The worm in your heart came for us. It took you from me, but you took me with you. And together we both left. What once was one, then was two, and also one again. You and I are bound together. To rid yourself of me would be to leave yourself forever incomplete.
I wish I could leave with you now like we did then.
Then leave with me.
I don't think I've ever done this, so I'm gonna do this one. Oh, we
Nothing brings me
carve
greater joy
meaning
than to
through
hear these
conflict.
words. The final peace lies with you.
You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
I love you too! Take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. I have seen this version before, though. The infinite universe. You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe it. Absolute reality, something that simply is.
Everything, just like it always has been, and just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware just as you always have been and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear, and she are finally home. Slay the princess. All right. I always have feelings. Always. Glass case of emotion. Where's my... Yee, thank you. I forgot Markiplier. I mean, he did a playthrough. I don't know if he backed it, but I know he did a playthrough. Here's the track listing. Okay. Main menu. Okay, so I am gonna real quickly. I think Hiro is streaming Signalis. I think that's what he was doing. I will see if he is still streaming Signalis. I have never played that game before. He is indeed streaming Signalis. So I'm gonna go with him tonight. Just to say hi and say be like, hey, I played more. I mean, he was new to it when he played when I rated him the first time. Creator dashboard, there it is. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and raid. We should hopefully be back on Friday. Hopefully back with Tess tomorrow, doing more 14, and also on Friday. Barring fucking Comcast, because apparently Seattle is having a time, and she hasn't had internet for almost the entire day. I think it's still down for her, unfortunately. So maybe Thursday, I'm gonna say maybe. Hopefully, it'll come back before then. Hi, Brahmi. And Friday, I don't know. We'll have to see. I know Saturday and Sunday at the very least, Leia will be starting her Love and Deep Space Sims stuff properly. We have finished the build. Well, she has finished the builds. This is all her. Let's be real. And yeah, I'm ending a little bit early. I'm not going to do any more just because there's no real point to starting something that I'm not going to be able to do a full run on. And also, I have a couple things that I need to go do before Leia goes to bed. So yeah, I am going to... Leia's talking to Prompto. He got his big boy snap. Microdosing the empathy, yeah. Let's see. Hiro. Wait, no, I do not have his name up properly. Yep, Hunter Hiro. That's how he starts it. Hunter Hiro. Hiro. So yep, everybody enjoy your time with Hunter Hiro doing Signalis, and I will see you all next time I stream. Have a wonderful night.
Everything's fine. Okay. Now you talking about me? Yeah, that's right, Jay. You're a dog. You're our dog, though. You got a big old dog in your heart. Yo, Red. Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing, Raiders? Welcome in. My name's Hunter Hiro. We were playing Signalis, and I'm currently trying to figure out what in the world's going on because I thought the game was going to end. What were y'all doing? I got a shout out. What's poppin'? Have y'all self-cared? Do y'all need a self-care? Please do if you haven't. It's very important. Slay the princess. Ooh, you're going for more endings? What are you doing today? I think between the 3 playthroughs I did, I think I got a good chunk of them. Not a dog. You are a dog, though. It's okay. You know what? Technically, I can adopt you, and I can be one breed of dog. You can be another. I'll be the lab. What do you want to be? Pick your poison. What am I looking for? There's got to be something that I haven't touched yet, right? What else can I touch? Call dibs on Wiener Dog? All you, my man. I was finishing up getting the new 3 routes. Oh, congrats. Okay. I think I did one of them. I did the chain route. That one was actually really good. What were the other ones? Cage was something. Yeah, Cage was fucking wild. Genuinely, one of them more freaky and like kind of like existential ones. It's like, are you your body or are you your head? Wait, what did that say? Ow. I should finish my maintenance check before I go talk to... What did I do, Seb? Okay, hold on. I did everything, right? Was there anything else that I missed? Oh, but I didn't inspect that one room, I think. Cage, Princess and the Dragon, and Happily Ever After. Hey, that's a pretty nice mix right there. I mean, after doing Dragon, it's like one of my favorite. I think it is my favorite in the whole game. So fucking, I understand completely. What haven't you done? I think I have done nothing at all. Not a single thing. Okay, so this should say that I've done everything. I've been here, by the way. Oh, I get your lurking, DJ. I appreciate you. Happily Ever After made me cry so much. Yeah, it's beautiful and kind of sad at the same time. Because, you know, like, sadly, no matter what, they'll never... They don't really break out of the cycle. They kind of, like... In a way, it's beautiful that they kind of leave the cycle and get to live a life, but they don't get to live it as the way they were. You know what I mean? Yeah, last DMNO. Yeah, you should be fucking thankful for that. Like I said, you should be welcome that I'm providing you a valuable service in scaring people that would, in other means, provide no value to you. Anyway, I'm your financial maximizer of social interactions. Okay, I think I've done everything, right? There can't possibly be more that I haven't checked out yet. Yeah, that's the front of the ship. What am I missing? I bet she has the key. Yeah, I bet Ariana has the key. Yeah, when people stop calling a couple times, I'll be thankful, you freak. There's no way. That's fucking hilarious. Look, you just gotta beat it into them, you know? When I was wrapping up with Shifty, I told Happy, I'm glad I danced with you. Oh, that sounds so... Found her. The white-haired one. Elster, you're awake. I'm trying? Okay, well, I guess I gotta show up and lay down the law. I missed you. I missed you too. Oh, it's our 3000th cycle anniversary. We'll be getting the updated mission parameters later, so I thought it'd be nice to celebrate. Wait, let me put on some music. Oh, that's so sad. I'm terrible with the social interaction. She's like trying to... She's trying to fucking help me. Oh, no. Aww. Ah, so this is why it's called Doom Yuri. They're doomed. Completely and utterly. Achtung. I thought you said balls. I was gonna say keep your pants grab out of this. I think my pants grab can solve most things in life. It's like a multifaceted tool. It's like having a pocket knife at all times. Aha, I fucking knew the game wasn't over. Fortunately, I must raid and run. I have a few things to do before my sister goes to bed, but I hope you're good night. Enjoy the Doom Jury. Not a problem at all, Rin. I appreciate the raid. Good luck with whatever you're doing. You get some good fucking rest after, and get some good day tomorrow as well. Get some good day. Get that good day in you. Anyways, catch you later. No worries at all. Peace. And anything else from Rin's raid, if you need to do that as well, please do. I highly encourage it.
pretty fine. You and the garbage, the difference is a fine line. Oh no, did I strike a nerve? I'm sorry, don't know what to say. Just try to take in the stride and you will be okay. Don't make everybody hurt me worse than a chance, cause that is so pathetic. Holding on to but I hope that they can say hi. Maybe that is genetic. Take your maiden hearted and heels on over to the door. Or are you happy being a guy I don't adore? Hop, step, one more chance. Now, when will you dirty enough with your cute tail? Popping your office while you put on tell every man of your enemies. Like real demons, hurt you, the ocean of cocktails. Putting up a fake love, anyone can be fine, but I can never wine. Giving up a heart, even if it's alright. Ring is up your print and you die. When will you dirty enough with your cute tail? Giving a chance for a chance in the world. Ain't that I lucky, but I can't do the details. I wanna find, I just wanna be right. Ain't gonna find love, anyone can be fine, but I can never wine. Small little love, somebody that is so mad. Shut up, I don't wanna find someone I did. Okay. First thing ever, instant lover. Another, hope we were in love with that I don't prefer. Ghosting matters when you learn manners. I'd rather be that I was fucked that I thought we had, maybe that could be the answer. First thing ever, instant lover. Another, hope we were in love with that I don't prefer. Ghosting matters when you learn manners. I'd rather be that I was fucked that I thought we had, maybe that could be the answer. One more chance. When we are toadying up with the cute tail, popping your pompous spot, you put on sale every amount of EMVs. Like no given, hydra the ocean of coattails. Some of your fake love, anyone could be fine, but I can never wine. Giving all my heart to give it if it's all lie. Fingers up your rear and then you die. When we are toadying up with your cute tail, giving a chance for a chance to know how that ain't that I lucky, but I can't do the details. I wanna find, I just wanna be right. Ain't gonna find love, anyone can be fine, but I can never wine. Fall in love with somebody that is so mad. Shut up, I don't wanna find someone I did. When we are toadying up with your cute tail, even if it's someone nothing a problem. Maybe if I sing sorry, you won't fail. I'll see you leaving in a cocktail. I'm gonna make love, anyone can be fine, but you can never wine. Fall in love with somebody that is so mad. Shut up, I don't wanna find someone I did. Okay. Hey, 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 little naughty one. My, love's sick in the run. Now, our grooving has begun. Come on, I know that's all you want until you're done. Hey, 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 little naughty one. My, love's sick in the run. Now, our grooving has begun. Come on, I know that's all you wanna love until you're done. Once upon a thrill, from a kiss to a swill, we
Do you see me? We see each other daily, but do you see me? The way I hope you do, 'cause I hold every door till you pass through. You smile and ask me, how are you? I say I'm fine, but damn, that ain't the truth. Can't help but stare at you through every task, and all I wanna do is ask, is there a chance that you've been staring too? All this time I'm still guessing. I would die just to know. Just show me a sign, send me a smoke signal, drop me a line, spell it out for me, I'm a little bit torn. Do you wanna be mine? 'Cause I wanna be yours. Do you hear me? We're talking every day, but do you hear me? The words I'm trying to say, despite my life in chaos and disorder. I memorize your coffee order, but I'm too scared to make a bolder move. Instead of spilling guts like I wanna do, the best that I can manage is a how are you? Until there's something there